Everyone, welcome back to our half-style fishing video. A little bit different scenery here. The first couple intros and about like half my clips got deleted. But we're gonna be doing some bow hunting. We jump around from some public to private, but we go back to public. A lot of ups and downs. It was a very hard season. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, like I said. But a lot of deer we're seeing, a lot of opportunities are given to us. But yeah, it should be a good video. Hope you guys enjoy. So sit back, put the feet up, grab a snack. Not knowing how long this video is gonna be, I got a lot of clips to put into this, but it is 100% worth it. It is probably some good experience, a lot of good memories made this year. But that being said, hope you enjoy, and yeah, we'll see ya in the tree stand.
Yeah, I'm nervous on the surface, I look fine. My brain feels heavy, my traumatized mind. And I'm so tired, I can't feel my eyes. Whoa, whoa. I'm petty, but I know how to lie. I feel feelings that I can't describe. I'm not breathing, but I'm still alive. Whoa, whoa. But I think I'll be alright, 'cause I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up yet. I feel that it's my time, so I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got.
All right, it is Sunday, the 21st of September. This is our fifth sit this year so far. We're in that same spot again, just trying to see what the deer are doing. It is a little hotter than it has been, so the deer might not be moving too much tonight, but you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. We got some storms might be roaming in here about 9 o'clock tonight, so hopefully that kind of makes the pressure drop and the temperature drop around 7. So maybe later this evening might get more better for movement, but I don't know. We're just here to have fun. Oh, I actually see a deer right now. That was pretty exciting. We had our first deer come in about 30 yards away from us. Just a little fawn, but maybe that's a good thing that the deer are on their feet. So, I don't know, fingers crossed that more show up. That's kind of how I want to do, is just walk up 30 yards and then go, but he kind of went the wrong way when he came back through us, but we're gonna just hunker down here and hopefully more are moving, and hopefully next time we get to see some more deer, and hopefully he has some antlers on him, so fingers crossed. Welcome back. It is Monday, September 22nd. We had some time after work today, so I figured to come out and sit in the stand tonight. There's a slight cold front moving in. The wind is coming from the north. It's not ideal for this spot, but we'll see what happens. We're all surrounded by bedding areas, so it might benefit us a little bit, but I can't be for sure. I mean, the deer come from the north and they come from the west, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I gotta bring you guys along on this one. Maybe the deer will be moving tonight, but we're gonna try our best to test our luck. But I don't know, I think I might have heard something. I kind of got here kind of late, so wasn't expecting to hunt today, but like I said, work got done a little earlier than I expected. Oh yeah, there's a deer actually right there. Probably like a 30-yard shot right there, but it kind of works in our favor. They come from there, and you walk across. But yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna just hang in here tight. I'm just gonna shut up and see what happens. We already saw a deer, so that's a good thing. But I don't know. Hopefully something with big antlers come on. That's what I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed. Welcome back. It is the 28th of September. We are kind of winding down here in the month, so if I had some free time, come out here and sit for a little bit. Probably like another 2 hours sit. Nothing too crazy, but it's great to feel back in the stand. Walking in, there are some buck scrapes, so I know they're starting to go through the pre-rut stage, which could be pretty exciting. We do have a southeast wind today, which is like ideal for this spot. It is coming straight to our face, going that way, and hopefully all deer come from that way and prevent a little 20-yard shot. So fingers crossed the deer are moving. It is a little warmer, but I don't know. It's been kind of not been affecting the deer movement out here that much, so we might be able to see some deer, but hopefully this pre-rut's just starting and the bucks are on their feet making some scrapes, getting ready. So I don't know. We're just gonna hang on in here, hang on to this tree, sit back and relax and see if anything's moving. So stay tuned. Welcome back. It's October 6th. We took about I don't know the last time I was out here. It's about a week to kind of just let it calm down. Kind of right now it's like pre-rut stage, so the camera's been kind of dead. There's been a couple does and a little 2.5-year-old that's been coming around and a big bear. So I think we go until tomorrow's last day of bear season, which I got my bear tag, so if it comes around, it comes around. We'll see what happens. We're back in the tree where I missed that buck opener night. We're back on the Oak Ridge, thinking that the bucks will kind of cruise here, making scrapes or rubs, whatever, so we're gonna try it. I brought the rattler and the grunt call just to maybe do a little bit of rattling session to see if I can get something to come out of bedding a little earlier. But we did spook 2 deer coming in here, just doing a fawn. They just walked where old stand was, just came across one straight that way, so maybe that's some good tail to sign that deer are gonna come from behind us, give us a nice 20-yard shot before they head to the south. So, but fingers crossed that the deer are moving. It's a little colder. It's like 54 degrees, supposed to get dropped down to 52. So might get them on their feet. Hasn't been this cold for a while now, so it's kind of like the first cold front in about a month. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just hang in tight and cross the fingers that we see a deer. So let's get back to hunting. Welcome back to another night in the stand. It is October the 8th. It was our first frost this morning. I think I got down to like 25, but I couldn't make it out here in the morning because I had work. But we came out here in the afternoon. It's about 61 degrees roughly. It's supposed to get down to maybe 55. So I'm just hoping that the frost kind of made the deer get up this morning and maybe kind of get them on their feet tonight. But fingers crossed the deer are moving. The trail camp's been pretty dead, but I don't know. We're kind of open-minded tonight to see what would happen. We made a couple mock scrapes, roughly like 30 yards from the stand. We saw one nice scrape right where I park, of course, so the deer are moving, but I don't know. We're still in the pre-rut stage, so anything is possible. Big bucks might be moving, but I don't know. We'll see. So we're just gonna sit back, relax, and hopefully it's a peaceful evening and the deer are on their feet and maybe get opportunity. So just stay tuned. Welcome back. It is October 20th. It's been a hot second since I sat in the stand. I think it's almost been like 2 weeks. So I got off work a little early today. So I figured why not try to send it. The deer are kind of moving. It is like that pre-rut stage. Usually doesn't hit till like the first week of November here, but you never know when the magical day really is. So we're all here in the rain trying to get it done, but like I said, we'll see what happens. I already saw 2 deer walking in, so I know there's some deer out on their feet, so hopefully the bucks are also on their feet. But that being said, I don't know. My expectations is the same as I usually see a deer or two, but nothing with antlers. But we're ready. We got the grunt call, we got the rattlers all set. Hopefully this rain kind of keeps it light. Don't want nothing too heavy. Hopefully it keeps the deer moving. It's supposed to get cold tomorrow, so there's a little front moving in. So hopefully that gets them moving, checking scrapes, getting them all ready, fresh set and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. So our wind is perfect. It's going right into our face behind us. So anything out in the bedding area, we got away pretty much scotch-free. The rain made it really easy to walk in and super quiet. So really can't complain about how easy we got in here. Just hopefully it all works out in the end. So fingers crossed, stay tuned. Hopefully we get a deer on the ground today. But we'll see. Let's get back to hunting. Hey everyone, welcome back. It is October 23rd. We're back in this tree. Today at work, the camera's been blowing up with little bucks running around, so fingers crossed that they're on their feet today. It is the pre-rut stage. Usually we've seen like the end of October, first week of November is when it gets really hot, so we're just gonna try. Got some time after work, so I figured why not come up and stand and try our luck tonight. So beautiful night. It was very cold this morning, like 26 degrees, so it was like the very first frost, so hopefully I got the deer moving. New bucks checking areas, making scrapes, making rubs, whatever, but fingers crossed it happens tonight. Should be hopefully a good night. Like I said, it feels good, so I'm feeling kind of excited for it to sit. We got about a 2-hour sit till dark, so we got a while, but let's just hope it happens. So I'll sit back to the hunt. actually saw some deer, we saw a buck, so we can't really complain too much. Let's just hope that a bigger one comes through. That exact same thing. Get like a 30-35 yard shot. Be perfect. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. The night's still young and the deer on their feet tonight, so fingers crossed a bigger one comes by. Welcome back. It is October 24th. We got off work about an hour early, so we have a little bit longer set tonight. Again, all morning long, deer have been moving. We're getting little bucks and does and fawns, so the deer on their feet still. This pre-rut's just in full swing now, so we're going to test our luck again. But we've been walking in. I don't know if I noticed before, but there's a nice big rub behind us. It was a new scrape I think is being made, so hopefully the bucks are using this trail. Did spook 2 deer walking in, doing a fawn, so not ideal, but at least now they're moving around, so hopefully a little buck follows, leading into a big buck, but that's what we're hoping. But we're just hang on tight here. We got about a roughly like a 3.5 hour sit, so it's usually an hour more than what we normally do, so I really can't complain. It's nice to get out in the stand again. It's a nice day, and then we'll see what the night brings. We might move locations tomorrow afternoon, but that's for a later decision. I don't know what we're gonna quite do yet, but it should be fun. We should hopefully see a deer today, but let's hopefully go the big way and let's get it done tonight. So I'm gonna shut up and get back to hunting, so cross our fingers, the deer is coming. It's October 25th. We just got the stands hang up. We moved from the public land to go sit in some private this evening. I don't know what to expect much. We're kind of coming in here with blind eyes. We do have a camera here, but it's just been kind of dead over on the south side of the property. A couple nicer bucks, but it's been kind of dead. But we walked in here, saw a couple scrapes on the snowmobile trail, a couple more rubs here, so there has been a few more bucks signed in the public land. I know it's not pressured because I'm the only one that can haul here, me and my family. So fingers crossed that the bucks are on their feet tonight, checking scrapes, making rubs, doing whatever for this pre-rut. We did some house cleaning here and got to cut down some trees. I think it's up in a decent spot. It's kind of in the middle of the thicket, so it's a nice trail that goes along here. Some little like humps behind us, and a nice dried up dead pond bed in front of us. But I think that's really where the shot's gonna be, right around here hopefully, and then it goes up there where the more bedding area is, all around there. So it looks good to me. There are deer trails here, there are deer signs, so the deer have been here. Just fingers crossed they come here tonight, get it done, and yeah, we'll just sit back and relax and hopefully see some deer on their feet this evening. It's October 27th. We're back in the stand, we're back on the private land again. We did move the camera from the public. We moved it just probably like 200 yards away from us to the east on some active scrapes, and they are hitting them pretty good, but still nighttime. So we still think the deer is kind of still like in the nighttime routine. But with the days getting numbered here, as we get closer to rut, you never know when that magical day is going to be. So we got up here after work. We're going to sit tight for a couple hours here. Hopefully something comes by. Just hopefully that maybe today is a magical day, at least the start of it, get the big bucks moving or something. But usually that's the case here. The deer do not move until it's prime rut. So, but you just never know when it's going to be. We got a nice southeast wind today, so it's blowing into our face, going behind us, which is not ideal, but I don't know where the deer are going to come from. This area is our new spot. We're pretty close to the swamp that they like to travel in. The bedding area is to the southwest, so we're kind of downwind from there a little bit. So it should be a ideal spot, but just get the deer moving. I'm excited. Hopefully get some deer on their feet today, but to say the least, it's always a good day to be back in the stand. So I'm gonna shut up here, get back to hunting, and hopefully to see a big 10-pointer walking through. I don't know. Let's just pray for something. It's October 29th. We got back in the stand here. We're back on the public land. Private land wasn't really having too much movement, so we decided to come back right here because we at least saw some deer every time we sat. So, and we saw a lot more doe action. So this is kind of like the beginning of the prime rut time. So the deer should be on their feet checking does and stuff, but we never know. So we're back out here trying our best. Not a very long set tonight. Work got a little long, but we did manage to get a couple hours in the set tonight, so we can't be too upset about it. So we're gonna hang tight. We're back in the same tree as we always are. Just this little teeny tree here, right on the field edge. We're hoping that the deer kind of like walks here, comes back down here, but we're gonna try our best here. Just holding tight. Hopefully a good night. The wind's in our favor. It's a little hotter than I want. The sweatshirt was a bad mistake, so that might be coming off here. But yeah, I'm excited to be back out in the tree. You never know what's gonna happen at this time of the month, so fingers crossed that it works out in our favor and we get to see some deer, so get back to it. It's October 30th. We're back out in the public land. I'm being kind of quiet because I think there might be a deer on the other ridge, but I'm not too sure. But I think it's probably our last sit in this tree. Depending on how tonight goes. Back in the parking lot, there's a lot more deer sign. like buck rubs and scrapes, so we might try that tomorrow. However, I don't know yet. So we're just gonna hang in here, hope for the best. We're kind of gonna expect the unexpected tonight because that's how this whole weekend's gonna be kind of going. So, but fingers crossed it happens. Hopefully just deer chasing and get some on footage. So should be fun and interesting. But stay tuned and let's see some deer. We're out here to stand. Walking in, we saw 3 deer. One was a doe bedded down, and then down the river down here, we saw 2 big bucks. I don't know what they're doing. I think I might have spooked them out here, but at the same time, still early, they didn't wheeze or nothing. But they also seemed like they're kind of like chasing, so I'm trying to hope that maybe they'll come back. But we did see 3 deer already, so I guess they didn't make the night. But yeah, it was Halloween night. We're out here. Things might get a little spooky tonight. Hopefully they do. Hopefully the deer are on their feet chasing. Hopefully the does are getting back into the rut stage and they're getting ready, so the bucks will be chasing them. So kind of expecting the unexpected again tonight. Anything's possible. Fingers crossed we get it done. It'll be my first ever Halloween buck ever shoot in my life, so it'll be pretty sweet if that happens. But it should be a nice night. Cold front coming in. Supposed to be like 32 tomorrow morning, so we do plan on hunting all weekend pretty heavily, and hopefully this cold front keeps them on their feet and chasing hard. But there's not really much more we can do except for just hope and pray that a deer will come by our way. But yeah, we're gonna hang in here tight and just see what happens. I'm excited. Hopefully get all on camera here. Hopefully there's a lot of action going on tonight, and hopefully see some deer while we're in the stand. So fingers crossed that happens. Now let's get back to hunting. It's November 1st. We're out here in the stand again. It's supposed to be kind of the prime rut. These next 2 days are kind of known for being a lot of deer movement, but we haven't seen too much this morning, just a couple of red squirrels. We're gonna give it to like 10, 11, and then we gotta go help my little brother, because I guess he might have just took one today. So it'll be back-to-back years for him. I don't have that luck, but he's been getting pretty lucky. But good for him. So we're gonna, after this hunt, we're gonna go down there, see if we can recover his deer, and then get ready for the evening hunt. But it's like the perfect morning. It's like 34 degrees, very little wind, but the leaves are kind of quiet, so we got in here pretty quiet this morning. But there's been no deer movement. Didn't see no chasing, haven't seen no deer yet. So I don't know, I think we're kind of gonna hope for the best this evening and kind of just relax this morning and maybe catch one on their feet later in the morning or whatever, early afternoon. But that being said, we're just gonna hang in here tight, and then we're gonna go see if we can find my brother's deer, so stay tuned for that one. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up, get the intro done here, and continue hunting for a couple of hours. And just hope that one crosses our path, so hopefully it gets exciting here soon. In between here, it's not that big now. He's definitely better there. Oh, God, I didn't strike.
What was your arrow at though?
I don't know.
Sap.
God, it looks like it's alive, dude.
What a unit.
What a unit. Is it alive? Let's poke it.
All I can think about is those stupid videos.
I know. No, she's toast. Tongue sticking out.
Arrow.
Oh, it is. What?
My arrow.
Nice. Yeah, hold that bad boy up.
Gotta get the compound in there.
Oh, she's stiff still. Heck yeah. That's a mass on him. Yeah. Hell yeah. Got it done. Little brother.
Come on, let's get a better picture.
Alright, it's the evening of November 1st. We're back in the stand. We're trying it again. Hopefully the evening is better than what it was this morning. We did recover my brother's deer, which was huge. Actually made a very good shot on it. Through the shoulder blade, through the lung, liver, stomach. So a little quartering towards him, but it's a nice 8-pointer. Second biggest buck of his life, so we're pretty proud of that. But now it's my turn, so we're gonna try out. We did take the glands from him and walked here and kind of did some scent checking, so hopefully that brings in the buck. I don't know. We're going for a Hail Mary today, okay? But we're holding tight. We did meet one of our competitors here named Terry. Very nice guy. He's also been chasing some big bucks out here, so that's good to know that there's some big ones in the area. But hopefully they come this way tonight and they get it done. Get 2 big bucks on the ground would be great. So we're staying here tight. Hopefully a good night is in the making for us, and let's hopefully see some deer action tonight. So we're gonna do some less talking and some more hunting. So let's hope for some deer.
Alright, it's November 2nd. We're out here in private land. We tried the public this morning, absolutely saw nothing. So we decided to come out here, took a quick nap at home. Camera lit up, and let's just say there's a really big buck out here. He was out cruising, so hopefully that he's gonna be cruising around this nice swamp here. We're kind of a nice peninsula thing, so we were able to shoot from side to side. There's like 4 trails like all come out here and they go up the hardwood behind us. But it is super windy today. It's gonna be really hard to hear anything coming, so we're just gonna hope that they walk in 20-yard shot, hopefully get her done tonight. Hopefully the deer are out chasing, hopefully get some deer action. We're gonna be in for a long night, I think, so we're just gonna hang on tight and, you know, battle this wind here. But I'm gonna do some less talking here, more hunting. Fingers crossed tonight's the night we see a deer. It's been a long time coming. Let's just hopefully get it done. So, all right, hopefully we can get some deer on camera here, so stay tuned. It's November 3rd. We got off work a little early today, so we're back up in the stand trying to get after this big buck here in this private land. But there hasn't been much deer movement. It's a little warmer today. Got to 60 degrees roughly. The wind isn't as strong, but it is still a little bit windy. But instead of a south wind, it's a north wind, northwest wind. So we're kind of blowing out here in the swamp, which isn't ideal. But the bedding area is to our west, so our wind is not going in there at all, which is pretty good, I would assume. But I don't know. We're kind of still at the peak rut here, in my opinion. So we're kind of open-minded on what's going to happen tonight. But hopefully we actually see a deer. Hopefully we see something with a rack walking through the woods today. It's been 2 days of not really seeing nothing. So I'm kind of in the need for one here. But I'm just gonna sit down, be open-minded about what could happen tonight. We have about 2 hours sit, so with daylight savings, kind of just screw this over, because now we have to, you know, get all the woods here around 5:30 instead of 6:30, so not ideal. So we have a little short time, but we're not gonna let this stop. We got some time, so that's why we're out here today, trying to get it done hopefully. It's been a long time coming. It's been 3 years since I've been actually harvested a buck with my bow, so we're due for one. But we're gonna hang in here tight tonight. Hopefully one comes by and we'll keep you posted. So it should be hopefully an exciting night. Hopefully there's some deer chasing on their feet, but only time to tell, and we're here to find out. So let's get back to hunting. Alright, it's November 4th. We're back in the stand. We're back on the public land. We gave up on the private land. It wasn't doing it for us, so we're back out here. We're in a new spot, next to a standing cornfield, cut soybean field, the swamp, a nice little travel corridor here, hopefully. It is thicker than thick in here. We managed to find a tree, but I think if a deer comes, it's going to be like right below us here. The wind is coming from the southwest, which is not ideal for us, but I think we're high enough up where our scent will travel over the trail and over in the swamp. So it's going to be really close quarters here, which is not ideal, but we're going to hopefully get it done. It's the rut. You never know what's going to happen, but let's see. It is thick. So over here, we got no shooting. There's one window there, and a couple little through here, but we're hoping for one this storm. Right through here. That would be ideal. Let's get right about there and get him. Yep. We're gonna hang in here tight. Hopefully see some deer. It's been 4 days with not seeing a single deer, so it's been kind of lonely, but we're gonna try to get done. Open-minded here, new spot, new scenery, so that's always cool. So we never know what we're gonna expect. There's a lot more deer sign on this side, so fingers crossed that it happens tonight, but who knows. But we're gonna get back to hunting here, so stay tuned and get some deer on camera.
Meh. Come on, big boy. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Fuck yeah, baby. Oh. Dude. Let's fucking go. I'm about fucking time, boys. Holy fuck. I heard him coming. I just texted my brother and told him that everyone just got set in. It was like a 5-yard shot, dude. I couldn't even. It's too fucking thick, but it's like right down there. But he's dead. He's dead. He's oh my god, he's dead. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I gotta make some couple phone calls here and I'll get back to you, but let's go. Let's go. I'm glad I got it done. It's been a long time coming. Nice buck. I don't even know how big it is really. I just don't have antlers. And antlers pulled back and I shot high, but let's go. Let's go. I'll get back to you, boys. Alright, we're just down from the tree. I think it's dead. I got a little scared because I just shoot a little high, but it's also a thick shot. You can kind of see, I'm up in that tree right there. We're probably only 10 yards away or so, but we got a nice steady blood here, and I can see the dead deer. He ain't breathing, I don't think, so we're gonna go up to him, snap a couple pics. I forgot my tripod. I actually broke it, so it might be a little hard here to take some video, but I'll try my best. But this is by far my biggest buck to date. I'm so pumped. So glad I got on camera. So glad I could share the experience with you guys. So let's go get our hands on him. Okay. But here he is. Pretty deer. Oh. Got nice long main beams. Perfect typical 10-pointer. Had a little split here that he broke off, but couldn't be more happier with this one. Oh man. This is hard. But yeah, we got him. Just an absolute pretty deer. Biggest public land buck I'm ever probably gonna shoot here in a while. Take it all around now, but now the dirty work has to begin. Have to gut it, get it home, and do all that fun stuff. But I just want to say thank you to everybody who stayed tuned and watched this video. It might be longer than usual, but it's been one of a hell of a grind this year to get a deer on the ground. It's been 3 years in the making, so I am beyond pumped. Like I said, just absolutely speechless, and I'm very excited that I get to share it with you guys. So, but in that case, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.